Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I really appreciate all the love, all the support, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys for staying tuned. This video is actually going to be my May reset routine. As you guys know, I love to actually reset for the month and to figure out where I went wrong, what things I need to change for the next couple of months for my goals and everything of that nature, and just to tell y'all just about what's going on in my life in the moment. So that's what this video is about. But first, if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is KT and I'm now your new favorite publicist that comes live on this channel to talk about career, public relations, and a sprinkle of lifestyle from here to there. So welcome. Hopefully you guys stay around. I love getting new subscribers. I love you guys' feedback, especially on the public relations videos. So keep them coming because I got some stuff for y'all. I promise I have some stuff for y'all. But I'm not going to do a long intro. Without further ado, we're just going to get straight on into the video. Alright y'all, so I do have my phone right here because I set up all my things on actual on Notion so you guys can see what I have planned. So we just gonna go along on the screen. As always, I will have it on this side, we'll figure it out in editing. But this is what I have. So for the month of April, I really like to reflect over April, what April means to me, what it meant to my goals, what it meant to me as a person, all that kind of stuff. So what are some of the high points for April? April, I was able to go home. So when I go home, I went back to Birmingham for just some time just to figure out some stuff. So I was able to visit with my family and some of my friends before I came back to Chattanooga. So I didn't realize as much now versus, you know, years ago, but I have really been, you know, missing my friends, missing my family, especially since I moved, and it's just been great to catch up with them and just figure out a lot of things. So those were one of my real high moments for April. The lows for the month, to be completely honest, April came and went so fast. I did not get anything accomplished. It felt like as soon as April got here, I was like a hamster wheel trying to run, trying to catch up, trying to do this, trying to do that. And although I can come up with 1,000,001 excuses, I really don't have any. And I'm just trying to figure out what best works for me. As I told you guys, I won't say it's been a bad transition, but it has been hard of trying to find out, you know, new practices. I feel like in Birmingham I had a lot of things down packed, and although you would think I could take that routine and put it here where I'm at now, I have a lot of more responsibilities. I have to be on calls earlier than sometimes when I report to work. Sometimes my days don't look the same, especially in the morning. Sometimes I might have to go with my boss, or sometimes I have to do this. It is just so many moving parts sometimes that my routine gets out of whack. And especially since I'm not new to being on call, but I have been more on call this time, especially in my new role, because I didn't want our public information officer to kind of be alone and having to work all the time, since it's only one of him. So I kind of, you know, was like, well, I help out with on call. And don't get me wrong, I was on call when I was in Birmingham for my previous job, and if something happened, I was up. But 9 times out of 10, it was so many other people in my unit, in my division, in my department that I really rarely had to go out. But in April, baby, I felt like that first week I couldn't catch no breaks, none. And that is crazy. And being on call, sometimes that means you have to get up in the middle of the night, all that kind of stuff. So literally getting up out of my bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning, going to where I need to go, trying to come back home and try to get some sleep before I go get up for the morning. Then I got to be on a meeting at 8 o'clock. So it's a lot of moving pieces, and I'm still trying to find some kind of normalcy and some kind of routine even when dealing with that. And I haven't found the rhythm yet. So that's why when you see April goals, you're gonna be like, dang, KT, you ain't do nothing. I tried to do something. Let's put it a book. I tried to do it. It didn't work out. So now I'm back to the drawing board. So that's that. Let's see. Now we're gonna get into the actual goals that I had set for April. So okay, so I'm going to actually get into the actual goals that I had listed. Well, I won't say goals, but intentions. So I really stopped saying goals for each month and really said intentions, because I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to get things done, check off the box, all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to do that as much. Like, yes, I want to accomplish some things, but I really want to say their intentions and not goals, because I don't know, that word goals just trips me up every time. So number 1 was get up at 6:30. Did I do that? No, I did not. Y'all, getting up is usually not the biggest issue, especially 6:30. I figured I can really slow walk into a real morning routine if I start getting up at 6:30. But I don't know. It used to not be as bad, but now it's just like, sis, you rolling out of bed at 7:30, and then you got to get dressed. You got to get you doing makeup, you trying to get dressed, you trying to run out the door, you trying to make coffee, you got to talk on an 8 o'clock meeting. It's a lot. So I'm going to try to redo this for the month of May. We'll see how this goes, and we'll figure it out. There's really no excuses. There's really none at all. The next one was start and finish the APR questionnaire and send it over to my mentor. So if you guys don't know what that is, I am trying to get my accreditation in public relations. If you look up APR, it's really just some letters behind your name, but that means that you really go on the extra mile in your career field to get the credentials and all that kind of stuff. And the biggest thing is that I want to complete this year. I'm not playing, because next January, I think, in January, I'm really starting the dissertation process. If all things go right, literally I'm taking my last 2 actual classes, like curricular classes, in fall semester. So spring semester I will be starting my dissertation process, and I know I would not have any time to devote to actually do the accreditation process as much time as I have now, even though I'm still in school. So I have to get this done. Have I started on it? Not at all. And I think I overestimated the whole process, and again, still getting used to the job, because now things are ramping up. A lot of times I'm trying to do work even after work and school work and all that kind of stuff. So I have not really set a timetable of when I need to get stuff completed by. I want to do this by October, but it might be November, December. Hey, it'll be all right. As long as it's done by January, I will be a-okay. Okay, so build a better morning and evening routine. I can say I started to build a morning routine. So I have it all built out. Have I implemented it? No. So I did do that. I did build it out. So I do have an ideal morning routine. I built out the last minimum thing that if I don't feel good or something, what's the things that I can take care of. So that is the max, medium, and low effort morning routine. So I will start talking more about that when I start implementing them. I'll probably put it on one of the vlogs so you guys can kind of see what the morning routine is going to look like, especially doing it as a max, medium, and low effort routine. So I did do that. Attend 3 to 4 events outside of work. I did do that. So believe it or not, I have been outside. I know that's crazy to say, cause y'all be like, Key, you be in the house. You're right, I do be in the house. But I challenged myself and I did go to 3 to 4 events in April, which is a great thing. We're gonna clap ourselves on the back. I did do that. So standing ovation. I can't say too much about that. Some of the events I went was young professional events, my junior league events. So as the time I'm making this video, I actually did transfer to Junior League of Chattanooga. And the funny thing is that I'm actually slated to be the assistant vice president of marketing for the organization, which has been a dream of mine, especially since being in Junior League. I love the Junior League of Birmingham. I just love the organization and what it stands for, and I really love the Birmingham chapter and really wanted to get in one of these positions. And I haven't had much luck. I have been in leadership positions at JLB, but I wasn't able to be on the high executive board. But I am going to be there this year. So in the month of May, we will be voting on that. So fingers crossed. I've never seen a slate not go through with the people who they actually put on the slate, because most of the time those are the people who are putting up their hands saying, hey, I want to be a leader in the organization. So that's that. So I will be going to more events and connecting with more people and all that kind of stuff. So yes. The next one was journal every day. I don't know what happened. You would think this was an easy one, but I just did not have the opportunity or the drive to actually pick up my journal. And that's going back to some of the soul reflecting that I've done and trying to figure out, the overall purpose, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to it. Read a portion of a book each day. Y'all, that did not get done. And I don't know, this semester, which is crazy, I wouldn't even say it was the last class. This class that I'm currently in that finishes up in a couple of weeks has been whooping my behind. Usually I'm good. I can get stuff done. I can read a book. I can still have some time to, relax. I have not. And I'm trying to figure out where the time is going. And that's why I said I have to better suit my evening routine and implement it, because I do have time at least to read 10 minutes for a book. Allowed it in my routine. So I just have to make sure that I'm actually doing that. So that's it. Visit 3 new churches. I did not do that. And the reason why is because don't get me wrong, I have a relationship with Christ and God, and I believe in God. I'm a Christian, all that kind of stuff. But I am someone who is very picky about churches, because I want to have a real support system, especially since I'm here to help further my walk with Christ. And Another thing, I've been working a lot on the weekends, so I might go to a church, but it's not one of the churches that I visit, or I've worked all day Saturday and I'm just like, Sunday I need to really rest. So I've been sleeping in a lot of Sundays, and like one Sunday, well, 2 Sundays I was in Birmingham and just did not go to church. So I'm not going to put so much pressure. Like, I still, read the Bible. I still watch a lot of things online. I might start streaming churches a lot, but I do want to find a church home while I'm here. So that is still on the list. That is still a goal, but I might kind of change directions on how I want to accomplish it. Upload 8 to 9 YouTube videos. So let's see. Cause I feel like I did that. Let's see. Y'all don't laugh at me. I'm trying to figure out what's the dates on these videos. Okay, that's March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did 7. I didn't do as well. And I'll get more into this in May, because I am trying to switch a lot of things when it comes to YouTube with my content, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about it when we get to the May part. Upload 4 to 5 times on TikTok and Instagram. I did do that. Create KT the Publicist. Announced getting back to consulting. I announced it. Did I do it? No. I'm kind of working behind the scenes to figure out a lot of things about getting back in consulting. What does that look like? Do I want to do photography? Do I want to do consulting? So I'm still putting that on the back burner, to be honest, because I want to give myself some time to get adjusted before I start talking about I'm starting a whole new trend of things. And give myself grace. I think I gave myself a lot of grace in April, because a lot of things didn't get accomplished, obviously. So I gave myself a lot of grace to figure it out, to come back to the drawing board, and to figure out how this lies within the goals. May and June is really going to be a lot of reflection time for me, especially my birthday in June. So I am really just trying to get things together, get things in a perspective of having to reach my goals, and to figure out if these are still the same goals that I want, because everybody changes from the moment they make a goal to, reflection time. And a lot of mine is due to because I thought I was going to at least get a new job. I didn't think I was going to be moving and get a new job. So that's a plus. So one of the biggest things that I learned this month is it's okay not to hit your goals or your reflections. And because I'm a big productivity person, I'm just like, man, I didn't get to do this. I would beat myself up just even looking at these goals and intentions. And I just have to realize that it's okay not to reach them. It's okay, to figure it out, to refocus, to get back to what you really want. And reflection time. And I've been doing a lot of reflecting, y'all. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my May reflection. Okay, so we're gonna put back get up at 6:30, because I really want to eat breakfast. I really want to do a lot of things. So get up at 6:30 is back on there. Start and finish the APR questionnaire. I'm going to make a schedule, and every week I'm going to do something to get done this APR questionnaire, because I have to get on my P's and Q's if I want to get this APR for this year. I have no choice. It's up and it's stuck. I have to get this done. I I had build a better morning, but it's gonna say implement because I built it, but we're gonna implement it. We got to get a better routine. We got the routine written down, we got to implement it, so you guys will see that. Like I said, journal every day. We gonna have to get back to that because I haven't found a therapist yet, and I need that journal to, you know, put some stuff out there. Outline new content. I can admit that I have really been struggling on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram lately, and I'm trying to figure out what the disconnect is, to be completely honest. I know the kind of content that I like. I know the kind of content that I resonate with and that I enjoy the most, but for whatever reason it's really not transferring over. Looking at my numbers and knowing that I wanted to be monetized this year, it ain't looking that way. And I haven't even started growing. Like, I might get a couple of subscribers here and there, I might get new followers here and there, but my numbers are really staying stagnant, and I'm really trying to figure out, you know, what else I need to do. And I also want to make sure that I'm not just doing this for the numbers. Like, I'm actually giving content, I'm actually giving things that is really relevant and not just worrying about the clicks. And that's been a struggle, to be completely honest, and I'm just trying to figure that out. And then I put read a portion of a book every day again. So those are the things that I have planned for May. Y'all hold me accountable, because I'm gonna hold you accountable, because I want you to put down in the description box what are some of the things you're looking for in May, and then also to help me out with the outline of new content, tell me what you've been enjoying down below. And that's all that I have for the May reset routine. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned. I really appreciate all the love and support. Like I stated earlier, this will be no YouTube channel if it wasn't for you guys. So do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss a beat, and always share this with their work and business bestie and let them know that KT is here and I'm now their new favorite publicist as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.